you. Well, this is our second to last video.
Penultimate.
Wow. So we got Colorado from 2019, last year. This is Neil Young and Crazy Horse. Their first album previous to this was
Many
Americana.
years. Yeah, long time.
Which was 2012 or 13.
Yeah. As you saw at the beginning, there was a...
We can put a picture of you holding it in later. And we'll
That's
put that
true.
in.
They'll take a picture of you.
Yeah, so Silas made a burned copy with special artwork for this, but he can't find it right now. But we will find
insert photo here.
Yes. Photo of Silas holding burned CD.
We'll insert it here with the song called She Showed Me Love.
She showed me love. Yeah.
She showed me love. Now I see the light that brings.
This is Crazy Horse, although we were just looking up Frank San Pedro, longtime guitarist that was not on this album and was not touring with them over the last year. It's not really clear why. It could be health, but we don't know why. But Nils Lofgren, who's known for tons of other things, is in the band, is in Crazy Horse now, and he was Stray Gators after the Gold Rush and Harvest. He played on those, so Nils Lofgren is in, and he does some nice work on this album. This is a pretty solid Neil Young and Crazy Horse album.
No Frank San Pedro.
No, Billy Talbot, Ralph Molina are in, and Neil. There's a great. He did a documentary that corresponds with Colorado called Mountaintop, and it's all of
Mountaintop.
It chronicles the behind the scenes of the making of this album. They recorded it only over 11 days. So Mountaintop is a movie. I guess you could probably. I don't know if it was ever in theaters or not, but you could see it out there somewhere. And I saw that there's a trailer of it. That was what I saw. That sort of also announced the album to me, and it's Neil looking cranky in the studio and getting frustrated. Yeah, there's one at the end of it. There's the trailer for the film is just him scowling into the camera.
Gotta buy myself a new television. Gotta get a new display system.
Thank you. But so I was very curious about this album. Like, this could be a real interesting Crazy Horse album. And I wouldn't call it interesting, but it is solid. The songwriting is way back up, way improved.
I think we're done with Promise of the Real because Paradox might be the last one unless he does another one with them.
Who knows?
Never know.
I mean,
Neil's gonna kneel.
Who knows what's gonna happen? But so this album, there's a lot of references to sort of what we're going through right now, and the song "Shut It Down," which they made a video for during the pandemic.
Insert here.
This song was recorded in 2019, and it's talking about shutting the whole system down because everything's broken. He's talking about the environment, but early on in the pandemic, the system got shut down.
Think of me Think of Me, the first song.
Yeah, so that song "Shut It Down" seems a little prophetic,
What do you think of Think of Me?
In that it sort of, he was talking about some of what was going to happen. The world needs to sort of shut it down in order for the environment to improve.
This album has some very subtle songs on it, including "Think of Me," "Green is Blue," "I Do."
Care. And I know you ask.
And "Milky Way."
Subtlety, yes. Olden Days was good. Enjoyed Olden Days.
Yes.
Something happened yesterday. I need to talk to you.
That was sort of that was like an F or C, I forgot.
Oh, that was the key?
Well, it might have been, yeah.
Okay.
And then there's She Showed Me Love, which we've been talking about.
Yeah, we like kind of making fun of that, even though I kind of like it. Just like, for like 5 minutes they just go, "She showed me love."
Yeah, and it's 13 and a half minutes. Him and his 15-minute songs.
So that's the only really long one on here. Everything else is under 6 minutes. And
Well,
a lot of
Milky
2
Way
and 3 and 4.
Oh, and Milky Way is 6.
And then Rainbow of Colors was released as a single. I don't get that at all. That was my least favorite song. It was a little weak.
I wasn't crazy about that.
Milky Way was also a single.
I like Milky Way. That's pretty.
Yeah, but Rainbow of Colors felt very
I really like Rainbow of Colors.
Church
He's
chorus.
talking about the USA.
Yes, he is.
He's like, there's a rainbow of colors in the old USA. I know.
Well reviewed. Looking at all the different publications that reviewed this album, all above average reviews on this. And my theory on that is he was coming off like not the best streak, so it was kind of like he was people being a little kind based on some of the previous work. The Promise of the Real stuff, all things considered, there were some fun moments, but
And then there's Help Me Lose My Mind.
yeah, that's the song that you hear in the trailer, and that one's got a real sort of like pissed off kind of vibe to it. Like Neil's just like annoyed, and I kind of like that. Something about, what is it? Gotta get a new speaker system or something like that.
Yeah, yes.
I think that's actually one of the lines, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. And then there's...
It's reminiscent of Piece of Crap.
Yes.
Yes,
Which
and then
Sleeps
there's...
with Angels, yes.
And then there's Green is Blue, which was very pretty and acoustic and lots of piano. And I couldn't even hear it in the car since it was so quiet.
But Shut It Down is the best song. I think
Do
the
you
song
remember...
Yes.
Do you remember Green is Blue, the one that I couldn't even
I do.
hear?
I wanted to read some of the lyrics to Shut It Down if I can find them.
Yeah, and then there's a... What was that? Oh, yeah, and then there's a song called Eternity, which was, a bunch of times they said clickety, clack, clickety.
Oh, yeah, that was cool.
Yeah, it was really short. It was like 2.5 minutes. They're talking about waking up in a house of love.
Yeah, so the Shut It Down, it's like, have to shut the whole system down. People trying to save this earth from an ugly death have to shut the whole system down.
That's coronavirus.
People trying to live working in a world of meat factories.
That's like this pandemic that we have right now.
That's interesting because like there were huge swaths of coronavirus outbreak literally in meat factories.
Yep. Have to shut the whole system down. It's the only way we can all be free. Start again and build it for eternity.
Why are you looking at that?
What about the birds and the bees? What about the animals? Those are all lines in there. What about the bookshelves?
What
What about the history?
What lyrics are you looking at?
This is Shut It Down. In any case, don't own this album as far as CD or LP, but this is a nice album. How do you feel about it? You want to give a shaky on
Not
it?
yet. Not yet.
What else do you want to add? What else haven't we talked about?
You can barely hear it, but let's...
Uh-huh.
Well, I think that as I said, I think at the end, as eternity fades out, they start saying clickety clack louder because you can hear them whispering it in the middle of the song. But clickety clack.
That was a cool part, yeah.
And then at the end they just start clickety.
It sounds like a Crazy Horse album, like it's recorded live. It feels like it's loose. It's
Live in the whatever.
in the studio,
Live in
yeah.
the studio. That's how they always do
very
it.
little
He likes
overdubbing.
doing that.
With Crazy Horse, that's how he does
That's
it.
his thing with the horse.
Mm-hmm. Now, Miss Cameron, you didn't hear this album this time, but you've heard it.
I can't speak to it because
speak to it?
No, I mean the last time I heard it was when it came out.
We played it in the car, I thought.
Yeah, we did,
Yes.
but that's the last time I actually heard it. But I didn't. I was delivering flowers to a friend while you listened to this.
Ah, yes.
So.
Well, how many shakies do you want to give, Silas?
6 shakies.
6 shakies, nothing higher, huh? Didn't quite.
Yes, that's the Shut It Down video.
I'm going to give it 6.5. I'm close to 7, 6.5.
Rainbow of Colors.
It's not by any means like the best, like a high-end Crazy Horse album, but
Rainbow of Colors brings you down a little bit.
Well, there's some other songs that were just like only okay, felt a little bit like filler, and but all in all, when you examine the whole thing,
A little better than average.
it's better than some of his other efforts recently, and that's what I'm coming off of.
Camera woman didn't hear it because she was delivering flowers.
That's right.
So Colorado, good album, and he doesn't sound like he's quite repeating himself either. He's definitely got like a bit of an edge to this album.
I
which is
take
good.
it average psychedelic pill.
Is this better than Psychedelic Pill? They're different. I guess I'd have them about the same.
Yeah.
They're different. They're very different.
So let's talk about the next one.
The next one
is the last one of the news, right?
We thought this was going to be the last one,
but then we got a little surprise issuing.
This is an EP that was recorded. He's recording these things called campfire sessions of some of his songs. Some of it's like This Land Is Your Land.
So this is new material. I thought it was reissue.
No, it's new recordings.
New
of him
recordings of old
by
stuff.
himself. Yeah, because it's technically new recordings, new performances. I think that counts as a new release, and it's an EP, but I think that counts.
So we have a special thing at the end of this video and in the next video. For a slight 5 seconds, I'd like camera 1 to go behind screen.
I was thinking I could do that for the next one.
I guess it's just me here closing it out. Yeah, camera 1 was the last video. This isn't the last one.
No.
We have a special surprise. Here, sit down for a second, Silas.
Yeah.
We'll have a special surprise for the last video, right, Silas?
I thought it was going to be this one.
This isn't the last video, though.
I know.
Yeah, we talked about it being the last
It
video.
was going to be, but the times came.
Special
Yes.
surprise for the last video.
Okay.
We've never heard the times, so we're
We're
going to
going
listen
to
to it.
end with a 5 seconds of just Dad. I will stop the video this time.
Quarantine Hearts was the back with you.
Bye.
Now we are going.
Okay, bye.